welcome guys to my first episode of Bedwars Commentary, yay! So today I'm going to be telling you the thrilling story of how I almost lost my eye to Bubble Wrap. Yes, you heard it here. I almost lost in a 1v1 to Bubble Wrap, but as you can tell, I pulled through. I destroyed him. He never stood a chance. But it was an even fight, you know. But I still obliterated him. Don't think that I almost lost, you know. But it started like any other day. I just played outside, you know, all the good stuff. But at night, I was bored, so I decided, yeah, I'll just throw some bubble wrap in the air, you know. And I was just running down the hall, throwing bubble wrap. Nothing was wrong at all. Where's red team? Oh, they're dead. Okay. So not a care in the world, just throwing bubble wrap, having a good time. But then my dad says, "Hey, it's around 8:30 at night. Why are you outside the apartment? Get in here." So then I come inside, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, my siblings are sitting on the couch. I want to see what they're doing." But they were doing boring things. I don't quite remember what it was, but they were doing boring things that I didn't want to do. So I was like, I'll just keep on throwing the bubble wrap. It was great fun before, so what could possibly go wrong? But that's when things went very, very wrong. So I was just vibing, throwing my bubble wrap in the air when I hit the ceiling, and I was like, oh, that's not good. I shouldn't do that. So that's whenever I stopped throwing bubble wrap at the ceiling, except I didn't. I wanted to stop, but it was just too satisfying, man. There's no way I could stop, you know. But I told myself I would stop, which I mean, I just lied to myself, trying to make myself feel better. But anyways, is green like a sweat or something? Because his bed's gone. Like, okay. I got Green's bed. I won't hit the ceiling anymore. It'll be fine. But after that, I hit the ceiling again. Except this time, it was a light fixture. If you don't know what a light fixture is, it's basically a light bulb, except like the glass part around a light bulb. Really? That's how I win the game? That's how I win the game. Okay. Yeah, that was a pointless game. That was a pointless challenge. Thank you, Hypixel. And the light fixture, I guess it wasn't fully on, so it fell off, right? Like, we never had to change the lights in it, I don't think, because we were relatively new to the apartment, so we didn't really have to change the light bulbs in it yet. So whoever put it on last was just not great with attaching light fixtures, I suppose. But so the light fixture came right down, and I just stared at it. I thought, oh wow, this is happening. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? So I just took it, oh yeah, this is happening now. So right after that, I just watched it tumble right down onto my face. I didn't try and move, nothing. I just let it hit me. I took it. I took it like a champ, except, I didn't. It fell right onto my face, probably an inch underneath my eye. And, that's when I realized, oh no, that hurt. So then, little 8-year-old me starts crying, and I'm like, I'm bleeding, my entire face feels like it's gonna fall off. Ah! So that happened, and then my dad says, hey, that's not good, and my siblings are there too, so he can't just, like, leave to the ER with me, and my mom's at, like, a birthday party for some of her friends, and so that's going on, and, so my dad decides that, that he's gonna call my mom. So he calls her, she comes back, she's a little bit disappointed. She's like, oh, I didn't get to didn't get to finish my party. Well, that stinks. So, she took me to the ER. I was bleeding a bunch, but I was fine, you know. Nothing really too bad happened, but it was around 1.5 inches underneath my eye. It was like a good 3 to 4 inch scar, but I was just in the ER till like midnight, getting stitches and all that stuff, you know. And my mom said, "Hey, sorry that happened. Do you want to go get a Lego set for not screaming the entire time you were getting stitches?" And I'm like, "Sure, a Lego set sounds great." So I got my Lego set at Walmart at midnight, you know. It's like 12:40 at night, but I got that Lego set, and in my mind, in my little 8-year-old mind, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. I had no regrets. I mean, I wasn't gonna do it again, right? But it was perfect. It was the greatest day of my life. Well, maybe not the greatest day of my life, but it was a pretty solid day, you know. So that's the story of how bubble wrap almost got my eye, but I overtook it. It did nothing to me. I mean, it did do something to me. Right? I had a scar for like 4 years, but you know, that's all gone now, so it doesn't matter. But that is the story of how bubble wrap almost took my eye away. Let's go. First commentary. Alright, this is the part of the video where I say like and subscribe because I just died and the video is over.